What's up everybody, this is your host Yasin and you are watching Passionate Realtor, one of the fastest growing YouTube channel on the Canadian real estate market with particular focus in Toronto GTA, as well as some of the macroeconomic factors that I cover and some of the financial literacy that I bring on to you so that you can make an educated decision about your financial well-being. In this video, we're going to talk about Welland, Ontario real estate market. What's happening in Welland? Why is it so popular? Why investors are looking into it? So we're going to look into this. So without further ado, let's dive into it. So first of all, why Welland? Well, if you are an investor looking for an investment property, good luck buying in GTA because the prices in GTA has gone through the roof in the last 2 years, and finding a positive cash flow property is almost impossible. So that's why the investors are looking outside GTA, especially the areas like Niagara region. In the last 2 years has grown significantly and still giving you opportunity to have positive cash flow generating properties. So first of all, look at Welland. So Welland is basically situated at the heart of Niagara region. So if you look at the map, you can see it's right in the center of Niagara region. So you have Niagara Falls and Niagara on the Lake on the east side. In the north, you have Thorold and St. Catharines. In the west, you have Pelham, Lincoln, Grimsby, Stony Creek, all the way to Hamilton. And in the south, you have Port Colborne and Fort Erie. So you can see it's right in the middle of Niagara region. So from a commuting perspective, you can pretty much go anywhere in the vicinity of 100 kilometers. Population-wise, very small city, 52,000 people. But Niagara as a whole has almost 150,000 people living in Niagara region. Now, if you look at from employment perspective, because it's commutable to all the major cities across Niagara region, so even if you're living in Welland, you can still commute to other parts of the Niagara region for your employment. But if you look at precisely in Welland, you have Canadian Tire Financial Services, the top employer in the city, employing almost 1,500 people. And then Niagara Health System, around 1,000 people is employed, and then Niagara College employing around 600 people roughly. So you can see there are some local opportunities available within Welland, but if you wanted to explore, you can still commute and then find something across Niagara region. Now, Welland has been very popular in terms of the manufacturing and automobile because traditionally, back in the days, it has been a trade route between Buffalo and Toronto because of the river and the Welland Canal. So this is famously called where the rail and the water meets. This is where the Welland is situated. Now, the top post-secondary education institutes are Brock University and Niagara College. Brock universities, you know that over 100,000 graduates every year, and Niagara College also keep around 11,000 full-time students. The thing I want you to pay attention is recent residential development has been significant in Welland. So you can look at it from 2014 all the way to 2020. There's a lot of new developments has been added into the neighborhoods. That shows a lot of investment, a lot of development, a lot of people moving into Welland to find a cheaper alternative in terms of owning the property or enjoying the new lifestyle, because Welland has been very popular in terms of its calm climate, a lot of green space. Welland Canal, very beautiful. You can see ships passing through. A lot of people who have moved there. A lot of opportunities with regards to sports recreation. So it has unique statistics with regards to a good neighborhood. I'm going to look into the CREA statistics now. Okay, this is basically the Niagara as a whole region. It's covering the Niagara as a whole region, but if you look at it, you can see the residential sales activity. It has been slightly up 10 years, above 10 years average. But when we look at the new listings, it's below 10 years average. And especially if you look at the active listings, it's way below. Pretty much, the lowest in the last 10 years. And the inventory situation is even worse. You can see it's almost a month worth of inventory available, which means you don't have enough houses available in the market to be consumed by the buyer. When this situation happens, then a lot of people are looking for less amount of houses, which of course drives the price pressure up. And if the situation remains same, you can expect the Niagara region will still be very competitive with regards to residential real estate market. Now from price perspective, you can see the average price has been on the hockey stick since 2019. Like since 2019, it has been constantly growing up and accelerated during pandemic. So right now it's sitting at $700,000. Again, it's average across Niagara region. I know that Niagara-on-the-Lake is one of the expensive areas in the Niagara region, but still 700,000 average price is way above as per Niagara history. Some more statistics, let's dive into it. So population wise, as we covered, it's 52,000 people. Median asking price in Niagara region for a detached house is $650K. Years ago, you would still be able to purchase a detached house under $500,000. Now it's not possible. You're talking about $650 plus. Townhouse $550, condo just under $400,000. So you can see the price appreciation has been significant in the last. If you are an investor and you wanted to see what is the opportunity to collect rent in an area, you can look at the unemployment rate, which is 10%. Not bad compared to national average across Canada. The average household income, which is 54,000. So if you divide it by 12, then you can expect how much a household can spend on housing. We can expect that 40% of the household income is spent on housing. So you can expect people to pay $1,800, $1,900, $2,000 plus rent for an investment property. Now again, it depends on the property as well. If it's a brand new property, of course, it will generate more rent than a 100-year-old house. The other thing I wanted to pay attention to, guys, is look at this one. So this property, I was looking at it for my own self back in June, and it's a brand new detached house sold for $686 in Welland, and then immediately this was put into the market for rent and it was rented for $2,500. So you can expect the rental market is very strong there because people are willing to move and then enjoy the environment and the calmness and the green space in Welland, and can also work from home or find local opportunities to find employment there. So you can still find some opportunities to generate positive cash flows. Let me know what you think. If you are living in Welland or anywhere in Niagara region, give me your feedback, put your comments down below. What do you think about the Niagara region as a whole and where the industry is going? And if you have any question, feel free to ask me questions down below. I will be more than happy to answer. Until my next video, take care.